Hey folks, how you doing tonight? It's Rick Infinger here. Just wanted to record a real quick video. The title of this video is "How to Melt Fat." It has to excite you. I mean, it excites me, and hell, I'm the one who read the article. So, um, hopefully, you're doing good in your journey. If you've just joined my channel, my name is Rick Infinger, and I am the founder of FitWacko.com. And just to give you a brief overview, I am the self-prescribed professional at how to get fat and how to get fit. Both. I've been at both ends of the spectrum, and because I've done it so many times, it's what's caused me to go wacko. Um, that I know I say that kind of humorously, but in all honesty, you probably understand if you've done this before, like myself. You always, you let yourself go. You start looking in the mirror, and you deny it for a little while. You can basically lie to yourself and make yourself feel good and keep saying, "Well, I'm not too big." I've had to loosen my belt up a little bit, but that's okay. I still got some room. Well, it ain't quite so bad. And then all of a sudden, something happens. For me, it's somebody just makes just a slight comment. Like, "Oh, hey, man, how you doing?" I said, "Pretty good." And they said, "Well, it looks like you put on a little weight. You feeling all right?" Something along those lines, or maybe it's even a little harsher. Like my buddies like to rag on me a lot, and for me, I've heard this 100 times, and it's man, you're getting fat. Just straight out. Well, then I realized I knew that. I knew that I was getting fat. I knew that I was getting out of shape. I mean, I could tell by my breathing. I could tell by my blood pressure. I could tell by my waist size. I could tell when I was having to buy bigger pants, bigger shirts. I mean, surely you probably understand where I'm coming from. So anyway, that's me. That's why I'm a self-prescribed professional. I know. Now a lot of these things, a lot of this stuff you see online nowadays, you see these super in shape people, and they're getting. Listen, I'm not knocking them. Okay, I'm not knocking them at all. But I don't know if they've ever been fat. I don't know if they've ever paid that price, because I can tell you I have. You know, uh, my last journey was from 365 back down. Matter of fact, I'm still in the journey. I finally, after a few months, I've got myself on good habit plan, and that's a key. Listen to me, right? What I just said. One of the main keys is you've got to get yourself into some habits, because the habits you've been doing here lately aren't working for you. They're working against you. They're what's making you fat. So, get yourself in some good habits. Some of the habits are, increase your protein in your diet. That'll help you melt fat. Okay. Listen to what I just said. Lean proteins increase in your diet. Back off some of the refined carbs, and you know what they are. I mean, you're going to have to cut back on the pasta. Matter of fact, you need to get rid of the pasta. You need to get rid of rice. You need to get rid of bread. That kind of thing. Drink more cold water. Okay. Here's a big key. And a lot of people always say, "Wow, man, I just don't like the taste of it." Apple cider vinegar. You need to add it to your diet. You need to be doing a minimum of about 2 tablespoons a day. And you need to try, if you when you can, do it twice a day. There's more studies on the health benefits of apple cider vinegar over anything else you can add to your diet easily. Okay. In other words, it's just an easy add-on. I know some girls that I've helped lose some weight. They could never stand the taste, so they put it in their salad dressing, real light. They use a real oil, like a balsamic vinaigrette, I think is how you say it. And then they would add some more apple cider vinegar to it. It was a little tangy, but the fact is, they said it was tasted good on the salad, and it was a lot easier to drink. For me, I just drink it. Uh, you know, I, my thing is this, and I'm not dogging anybody, but how bad do you want it? I mean, that's the whole key. Okay. Another thing you need to do is get you some better and more sleep. That was one of the biggest problems I had was, my sleep schedule was always messed up. I was always, because I had other stuff to do. And I realized that, once I was able to start getting some more consistent sleep, I was actually losing weight faster. Okay. Eat eat more of the healthy fats. Get rid of all the bad stuff. And this is all common sense stuff. I mean, it's not like I'm creating a whole new idea here. Okay. Drink more cold water. Cold water actually, number one, it fills you up. Number two, it raises your metabolism because your body temperature goes down a little bit and it has to raise it up. Okay. Fill up on fiber. Okay. And you and I both know what it does for you. I mean, number one, it's a healthy thing. Number two, it's a clean out. Basically, that's a simple fact. Okay. So to melt fat, fill up on fiber. Okay. Increase your cardio. You know, honestly, straight out, straight up, truth, you know, you need to go to the gym. Okay, if you're uncomfortable with that, just get to walking and raise up your distance and your speed. Try to at least once a week. Better off about every 3 days. But you need to be increasing your cardio. That's it. I mean, that's a bottom line thing. Okay, go to the gym, get on the treadmill, get on the elliptical, do whatever. Even if you only could do like maybe let's say 5 minutes. Okay, do that for a couple of days, then do 6 minutes. Do that for a couple of days, then do 7 minutes. It won't be long until you're up to 20, 25 minutes. And that's when you're absolutely just melting that fat off. Okay. Drink green tea. It's one of the best things I ever added to my diet. Okay. And, now I'm on a real good diet plan. And if you're interested in checking it out, I'll have a link below this video and you can look into it. It's worked for me. I was probably one of the most skeptical people because I've tried. I won't say all of them. I mean, you hear all these people talk about I've tried all the diets. I've not tried them all, but I've tried a lot of the most popular ones. And honestly, some of them work slightly, some of them didn't. What I'm on right now was actually recommended by a friend, and I was pretty skeptical. I was just, honestly, I was just trying to, get him off my back. So, I told him I'd look into it, and I'd check it out. Of course, he followed up with me, about a week later. He asked me, he said, "Did you ever get a chance to check it out?" And I said, "Yeah, I got some material on it and looking into it." And he said, "Man, you need to try it." He said, "I'm doing real good." He said, I think he told me in his first week he'd lost, don't hold me to this. I think he said like 4 or 5 pounds. And I said, "Well, that's good." He said, "Man, I'm telling you, it's a grace. It's got a lot of good advice." He says, "It's just a good, simple to adapt to system." And that meant a lot to me. I didn't want a lot of complication. Can I lose weight on my own? Sure. But anytime I can get a little bit of help, anytime I can learn some tips on how to create a healthy lifestyle and not go backwards, that was a good thing for me. And that was what this offered. So again, if you want some help, click on the link below. Join my channel. We have a great health newsletter. We also have a Facebook group that you can join, and it's basically the whole group dynamics. People that are all in the same boat as you, all pulling for you, and you pulling for them. I mean, there's nothing better than that. I mean, it's one of the things that helped me a lot throughout the years was whenever I got some encouragement from somebody, and it helped a lot because I knew they were in the same boat as I was. So, do what you got to do to lose the weight and get your self confidence back. Because I know if you're anything like me, mine suffers every time I get heavy, and it causes a lot of other after problems. Like, if my self confidence is low, I really don't want to be around people as much. I'm not sociable. I'm rude, and it's basically just me trying to cover up my insecurity about my weight. And there again, like I said, listen, if this is resonating with you at all, if it, maybe if you're like me a little bit, hopefully you're not like me a lot, that probably wouldn't be good for the world. But, if any of this makes sense to you and you're thinking to yourself, yeah, that's me. Yeah, I understand. You're right. Yeah. Well, click on the link, give it, check it out, see if it's for you. You know, we'll send you some emails. Like I said, we'll send you great information. You can get on our Facebook group, and we've got tons of articles on there. We've got a blog. Listen, I'm doing this. Am I making you an offer? Yes. Do I make a commission off that offer? I do. Yes, I do. It's not out of your money. They pay it out of their advertising budget. So I'm up front. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you at least check it out. You don't have to buy it if you don't want to. But I mean, if you want some help and you wanting to get that weight off there, and more than anything, learn new habits that you want to adapt for the rest of your life. And those habits should be something that will keep you slim, trim, and feeling good. Okay, uh, that's just it. So thanks for checking out my channel. I sure hope I can help you lose some weight, and I sure hope I can get you feeling better about yourself because that's one of the big key issues. Okay. Always remember you have seeds of greatness within you that was put there by God, and do your best with what you've been given. Okay, and don't back up and don't quit. If you're on a weight loss journey, whether you use anything in my channel, whether you take any of my emails, whether you try my system, anything, just do your best and stick with it. Okay, don't quit. You're way too important. Way too important. The world will be missing something if you don't do what you need to do to make yourself feel better. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Wasn't trying to get real religious on you. I just there's more to this life than just everything we think. But anyway, have a good night. Thank you for checking my channel out. And like I said, if you get a chance, check out the link.